run up on me, he get turned into. Line, I'm just saying, I'm running up that money, ma. I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that now, like a fan.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Here's Paul. Bridges, right side. Outside, Levine. Pass to Paul. Let's go with a three. Here's Ayton. Murphy pulls it in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram on the wing. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Cameron Johnson.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. On offense, here are the Pelicans. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
To the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he recovers it. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Jackson can't get it to go.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Jackson. Oh, rejected by Ayton. For three, Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Levine. It's stolen by Ingram. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, we've seen guys get traded, become the guy for a team, and excel. One example. is Brandon Ingram, going to New Orleans as the piece in the Anthony Davis deal in the summer of 2019.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. During his first year in the Big Easy, Ingram thrived as the focus of the Pelicans offense, named to his first All-Star game.
And at just 22 years old, B.A., it wasn't just Ingram averaging over 23 points per game. It was his 39% shooting from deep, also throwing in about 6 rebounds and 4 assists per game. Brandon made a statement in his first year in New Orleans that he can be a franchise player in this league.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
To the inside. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. To the middle. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Levine with it. Jackson in his pocket. Johnson with it. Ayton inside. No good with a layup.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Pass to Levine. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Now Ayton. Back to Levine. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for your Suns, Deandre.
That's good from Ayton.
At the line for 2.
Ayton hits them both. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
And the dunk by Levine.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Left side Levine. It's tipped. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
The Suns leading. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Shamet. To the paint. Picked it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man Deandre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Shamet into the lane. Pass to Vonleh. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Vonleh's got his first bucket in this one.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Pass to Vonleh. Just 5 to shoot.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Second team foul.
It's Shamet on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chambers. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Ingram. The rebound by Bridges. Here's Shamet. Good work defensively by Dort. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Pelicans, Luguentz Dort. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Ayton. Back to Levine. He takes it in. Oh, misses the dunk.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And here's Dort.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And Phoenix has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Hernan Gomez. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
And here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And the Pelicans making a change here.
That's his first.
The free throw's off from Ayton.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So hits one and misses one at the line. Inside. Tipped. stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Takes it inside. Knocks it loose. And they get it back. To the inside. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 7 now in this quarter. The Pelicans trail. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket.
Impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Ayton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Luke Kennard. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Suns.
That's good from Ayton.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter. If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
The three is up. No luck on that one. And so it's Deandre Ayton making high. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And here are the Pelicans now. Trailing by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Levine with it. 6 to shoot. Now here's Paul. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Deandre Ayton. Cam Johnson.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Uses the glass on the layup. 18 points for him.
Physical D, but Shai shows unreal body control when driving to the bucket.
Driving inside. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Levine, here we go. Here's Ayton.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns leading. Now here's Johnson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
To the left wing. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Johnson's got 6.
And you see the pass. Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
Bridges with it, and it's Ingram picking him up.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
Here's Paul, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And Ayton with the stuff.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
Here's Brooks. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
CP3 is a nightmare in pick-and-roll situation.
Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. Up and in on the layup.
The assist.
6 points for him.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 13.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Deandre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Ingram on the wing. Brown with the steal. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Right wing. Ingram up top. Driving in. Rebounded by Johnson. It's Brown on the wing. The three. That one is off.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Inside. Hernan Gomez. Ooh, Ayton with the block. For three, Bridges. Hits a three-pointer. Bridges has got 9 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Phoenix timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Here's Shamet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And scores off the crossover. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Shamet to the inside. And he can't jam it through. And so it's Phoenix liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked?
Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Come on, fans.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And here's Ingram. Can't get it to fall. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Bridges. And there's the drive.
Combining the length and the effort, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making an impact at the defensive end.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Zach LaVine.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Bridges with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Here's Brown, plenty of space. Cash money from 16 feet away. And the Suns lead by 20. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's LaVine for three. Can't get it to drop. And New Orleans will come the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Murphy. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it's Brown off the drive. And he converts the layup. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Suns.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight. No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Back to LaVine. Clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. Over Ingram. Ayton, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Ingram. Jacks up a three. And again, no good by New Orleans. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
And with LaVine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
BA, Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
And here's Brown for three. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Pass to Ayton. Yes, it's good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Deandre Ayton.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight.
Pass to Johnson. 4-3. He goes up again. Tries again. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. LaVine with it. 5 on the clock. And here's Ayton, defended by Jackson. And Ayton gets it to go.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Levine with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And Levine throws it down.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Now here's Levine. So it's the Suns winning this one easily.
Life is a thriller, it gets bad, dangerous, off the wall people for bags. History repeats itself, past, present, and future. Only way to escape is to pray to God and get used to the fact we not invincible. No man above a sin. That one night in Japan can have you screaming this is it. Cause all the foreign women and PYTs is not that. You know you ain't from out there, but you. So you blame it on track 7 on that Thriller joint. Human nature, who could paint a picture that vivid? We gon' have to vivid, show our true colors. We gon' have to that pivot. Myself over, we the artists that can test it and tipped it. Sessions were gifted, folk turn into sessions with crickets. The realer you become, the less the business. Boom for a minute, then it get wicked. You see who just was there for the pension. The mission is what I call the Michael condition. The world love you, but folk you love the most, and you tripping. You see it like Kendrick. You with me, like Bobby and Whitney. Or are you jealous cause I got me a Bentley? You forced to present me, and the world think I'm flopping and flipping. Maybe they'll love me like Michael in his prime. Or maybe they'll hate me. Maybe I'ma shine like that glove he wear, while mothers staring fathers hope that I. Like calling number 9, ain't got no luck with me. Billie Jean ain't no lover of mine. Although my consciousness would love to see that. There behind my back's the city that I brought along. Maybe they'll love me like I'm Michael in his prime. Or maybe they'll hate me. Maybe when the supporters who you knew as fans, they'll break me. Maybe use the words just to take me down, and now the viewers of the world think that I'm. Maybe women love me like I'm Michael in his prime, but same women that love you more than life would love to see you doing life, and that's life. That wouldn't put a dime on your time. Stay loyal to that girl who told you rhyme until you make it, boy. And she was so aware that you would make it as the greatest, boy. The things we don't prepare for are the things that we be waiting for. Maybe they'll hate me when I'm buying things they can't afford, or maybe they'll love me like Michael in his prime.
You're going to be a legend. You're going to be a bedtime story to my children, to our children's children, and our children's